And Evan is going to start us off with really looking at, what are some of the things that people may not be thinking about when it comes to the external pieces of your course. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get us started with why your course is failing from the inside and outside. And Evan, why don't you start us off with talking about those outside components?
Yeah, thanks for the lead in. That was great. Well, just to follow up on what you were saying on just how great and popular courses are in general, a lot of people launch courses in order to generate revenue, but it's also part of like their business model. They might have another type of business, and then they have a course to monetize their expertise. They might be a teacher, and they have a course to earn money on the side. Many different could be a company that has courses. So many courses are they're everywhere. They're really pervasive, and I'd say in the last 5 years, but definitely in the last 5 years they've exploded. Udemy and Coursera, and courses really did go mainstream in the last 5 years. But there's that's one way to sell your course is on a third party platform, and that may be part of the strategy that a course creator endeavors upon, is selling through another platform. But then of course there's having your own website, having your own landing page. And the reality of it though is a lot of the course platforms that create the courses that you create the course upon will give you a templated selection to choose from to put your site up or put your landing page up. And a lot of times they don't cut it as far as conversion rate, meaning they're not effective enough at converting the traffic into sales or enrollments. So segueing into landing pages and why they're so important, based on our conversations, Kelley and I's conversations, we mutually agree that having a landing page is probably the thing to do, so you can control it. A lot of the course platforms have the embeddable buy button, so you can still have a custom landing page on your own domain or a subdomain and still have the course platforms buy buttons on it, for instance, or tie into them through the APIs and stuff into the checkout, however it needs to be done. But it's probably best to have your own landing page and possibly entire website with a blog on it, so you can create content and bring in free traffic and then link into the course pages, that type thing. So I do believe having a website, maybe on WordPress or whatever content management system works for you or that individual, and then they can utilize the course platform like Thinkific or Kajabi or whatever, whichever ones they choose, in order to power the course materials and the checkout and the enrollment, things of that nature. So I say all that to launch into the first point, which is having a custom landing page is the best option. That way you can control it. You can control the page elements, what's on it. You can even do A/B testing on top of it, like the headlines and call to action. So without that, you can't control it, and you're at the mercy of whatever they've given you and however you've attempted to make it look good and have the right content. But the reality of it is you don't have control when you're using the course platform's provided assets.